Hey guys, it's Silver Snorlax, and I am back today with a PSA send-off. This is the November round that we have going out. There's only a handful of cards here, but it's just enough to get us around to submit to PSA. Typically with the November round, because holidays are coming on and people are so busy either buying or busy with work like I am, or something to that degree, typically these rounds tend to be very, very small or non-existent. But this time around we were lucky enough to have just enough people send so we can do a round and we can take a look at what we'll be seeing again in a couple of weeks. So here's a quick preview of what we have. Starting off, Tyler K submitted a number of different cards, about 11 or so different cards. Starting off here, this is, I believe it's pronounced Imakuni's Doduo. Imakuni would be that guy you see in the right-hand side. There are only a handful of cards like this, but they seem to be fairly popular with collectors, so that's kind of a cool thing to see. Followed by an Umbreon. I forget which set that's from. One of the Neo sets, if I'm not mistaken, but a beautiful kind of starlit background there. We'll be seeing a Neo Lugia as well. I believe that's Neo Genesis. I forget sets. Without that PSA label in front of me, I tend to be a little more forgetful than I would like to admit. Roku, Rocket's Moltres, Shining Kabutops. So we're seeing lots of your typical shinings and collectible cards, highly collectible cards that lots of people like to submit. Japanese Shining Steelix, Mega Charizard EX, Blaine's Charizard, and it does have that, the camera will let me zoom in, you can see that that fighting energy symbol right there towards the middle of the camera's viewpoint. We've actually got a couple of cards like that this particular round. Dark Charizard, and a Japanese base set Charizard as well. Moving on, we have another one from Banderson21, who submitted with me a couple of times. He's got a dozen cards total. Starting it off with some Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Elemental Hero Chaos Neos, and this can be a little hard for me to get on camera, but you can see, there we go. Originally it looked like straight silver. When I unpacked the card, it looked like it was just like a straight silver frame, and I was confused by it, but you can pick it up on camera. That's really rather cool. The artwork there. I've said this many times, I've always been a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but that is a particularly beautiful card. I love how it's done. Moving right along with the Yu-Gi-Oh theme, Exodia Necros. I believe that's from Dark Crisis. Into some Pokemon, some Shining Tyranitar. A beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragon from Legend of Blue Eyes. Super Energy Removal. This is a shadowless version. Be happy to see him come back in a couple of weeks. Blaine's Charizard, again with the mismatched energy symbols. Base set Charizard. Charizard from Plasma Storm. Charizard Gold Star. Shining Gyarados. Time Wizard, which is an awesome Metal Raiders card. That's a first edition as well. I'll be happy to see him come back. It's a wonderful card. And a Red Eyes Black Dragon to go with it. Another first edition Legend of Blue Eyes card. So very, very cool. Nice little mix of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So very happy to see that. Next up we have Pokemon Power Paradise. Sent a handful of cards, starting with an Ancient Mew. Hoopa Full Art, Flygon EX, and then two of my favorite Pokemon, Salamence EX and Metagross EX. So we'll be seeing those hopefully come back fairly high. I know some of the older EXs are a little hard to get graded due mostly to their age. And then the last grouping of cards that we have all come from Adriana, I believe that's B, Adriana B, that's correct, contacted me through Facebook to send a number of cards, so we have plenty of good stuff from her. Here's a nice little mix going on. She has all kinds of really good stuff. I'm hoping a lot of these grade high for her. This is a Shining Magic card. This is the player's version, the player's promo version. So you can see that whole card actually is got a, well, not the whole, yeah, the whole card has kind of a nice little sparkly tinge to it. It's very nice. Another Umbreon, Mewtwo, Dialga EX, Full Art, the CD promo version of Charizard, Shining Tyranitar. I'm sorry, not Shining Tyranitar, versus Tyranitar. Espeon. Another Blaine's Charizard, again with the Miss symbol. Ash's Pikachu promo. And this is actually a French Charizard EX. Tell by the name there. I would attempt to pronounce it, but it is French. And my French language speaking skills are minimal, so I will not attempt that. Rocket to Mewtwo, Ryoku, Karen's Umbreon. Fair number of versus cards in here. Another Pikachu promo, McDonald's promo, another Ryoku. This one's a Gold Star. Dark Dragonite, a card I really hope to see come back high, as the card is just gorgeous. I love that card from that particular set. Crystal Golem, reverse. Blaine's Arcanine, one of the best artworks on Pokemon cards, I believe, to this day. Fantastic action pose. I absolutely love this card. A Shadowless Red Cheeks Pikachu. You don't see too many of these. And we've actually got 3 of these. These are Blank's Pikachu, or birthday Pikachus. So we'll have 3 of these. Hopefully we get some 10s out of those, as well as a Surfing Pikachu and a Flying Pikachu. So awesome stuff, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I will be busy this holiday coming up, so just do be aware of that. I may not be in touch as often as I typically am, but I will be getting these cards out. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll have more uploads again soon.